Today, though, we're going to catch up with Colin in Alice Springs. Good to talk to you, Colin.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
I'm not too bad at all. Look, it's a fantastic story how a bloke from Scotland ends up in the heart of Australia in Alice Springs and is married to Jacinta Price and then embarks on what's becoming a very successful recording career. How do you explain all that to everyone?
Well, there's two stories. I'll give you the watered-down version. I was drinking in a bar in Edinburgh with two Aussie blokes and woke up in Alice Springs.
Yeah, you actually went through some hard times with the grog, but you got off that and got your life back on track.
Totally. I think Alice Springs was the place where I was meant to find who I was really meant to be in this life. So I've been very fortunate.
Well, look, of course, there's nothing takes so much work and effort and so long as overnight success, I know, but that performance and your success on The Voice must have changed things dramatically for you when it came to your music career.
Yeah, definitely. The Voice was a wonderful opportunity to put myself out there. I'd obviously been working really hard before that, and the opportunity came up to be part of the show. I did wrestle with it for a while, thinking, I'm a songwriter. It's a sellout show, but they really did a beautiful job in making sure that they took care of me and they took care of what it was they were trying to present about me, I was very fortunate. And it did give me another audience to share my music with.
Exactly. Now, you've kept recording and performing. Tragically, at the moment, you had a national tour about to start, but with all the border closures and lockdowns, you've had to cancel that. Yeah,
everything's been cancelled. I was fortunate enough to be offered some Cat Stevens shows as well to travel the country, and they all got cancelled. Their album release got cancelled. And it's not just me that misses out. It's the fact there's sound engineers, there's lighting engineers, there's all the booking agents. There's so much behind putting a national tour on, management, that it just affects so many people and so many personally,
Yeah, it's a shocker. Well, look, you've got a new album out. Let's have a. It's called Shades of Love. We've got a little clip here of a song from that album called Sacred Sounds. Let's have a listen. Yeah, I've been having a little listen. I love the album, Colin. And look, you've had success, as you say, as a songwriter, and you've had some of your music played by other bands and played on television and movies. Look, to listen to you and to see you getting around in your tartan pants, of course, you're Scottish, but wow, you're very much Australian now too, and you're drawing inspiration from this great country around you.
Absolutely. I mean, the gift that Australia has given me is the fact that it showed me I did have a voice. And I think it's important that when you do discover something inside yourself, you should go out into the world and share it as much as you can and be brave about it and not to hide behind things. And I just feel at this point in time, there is so many people like myself who are not being able to fulfill what it is they are trying to do in life. And it's really messing with the old noggin. We've been told that we're not alone in this whole lockdown scenario, but when we're lying in bed and we're looking at the ceiling, we do feel as if we are alone. And, it has really been a great opportunity for me. So now I really want to try to help and support as many other artists and try to make sure we can continue the momentum that is the Australian music scene, because it's one of the best in the world, I believe.
Yeah, look, my understanding of the musical industry economics these days, tell me if I'm wrong though, is that because the music is generally downloaded at lower prices or whatever, as a musician you rely much more on those live gigs now rather than album sales and the like. So, the economic hit to you and so many artists must be massive.
Absolutely. And, it's it's when you're trying to be somebody who provides for your family. You know, the music industry's always been seen as this, you know, get a real job, you know, but we are a small business. As artists, we work hard, we pay our taxes, we pay our GST, we sell our merchandise, and going out into the world, you wouldn't go into a car store and look for a car by just listening to it and looking at a picture. You want to see it. So it's really downheartening. It really plays with so many. I mean, we're very fortunate. There's an organisation called Support Act, who the government gave around about 20 million to, and they're offering grants to people who have lost gigs or lost financial with the pandemic. And then there's another organisation called Tough Minds, which I'm part of, which support through an app to help artists and anybody who really is interested in dealing with the mental health issues that are definitely coming up. But it has been a massive financial loss for so many.
Just, I don't want to drag you into politics, Colin. We'll leave that to your wife, Jacinta. But when you talk about the great opportunity Australia's given you, allowed you to find your voice, be who you're going to be, that's what we like to think about Australia, that we're kind of a go-getter, tolerant country that really embraces every challenge. Are you worried that we've lost that a bit? Are you worried we're hiding under the doona a bit too much with the pandemic?
You know, I think for me personally, I think the music industry and the artists are probably the ones who have absolutely got into the vaccination side of things and been hammering the vaccinations, getting them done. I'm fully vaccinated. A lot of the artists I know, the majority of the artists I know, and the majority of the industry people that I know are vaccinated. So I feel that my industry is sort of leading the way, yet there is so many people that are hiding behind so much. And, you know, now it's we're the rebels, but people are calling us we're basically aligning with so many different things. But we're out there saying, no, we want to get out working. We want to be out there doing what we do best, offering those things. So, you know, like, I think there's a lot of fear. Yeah, fear is very much. But I think as artists, musicians, management, promoters, agents, we're being the brave ones because we're out there trying to book gigs, do gigs, travel. And I mean, I'd like to see the country take a bit more of a lead from us, the musicians, the artists, and that, you know, the music industry, so that maybe we can move forward and get on with life.
Good stuff. Well said, Colin. Congratulations on the album. I hope to get to see you perform live sometime in the next few months.
Thank you very much.